What's going on, you guys? Christian's Arcade Adventures here. Today, we're doing a review and things you need to know before buying the Arcade1Up Claw Machine. This is a claw machine made specifically for your house. It is not meant to go on location anywhere. It's just strictly for your house. And it costs about $500. That includes shipping, and you do have to assemble it yourself. Now, it took me about 2 hours to assemble it. The instructions were pretty clear and it was really easy to understand, so that wasn't that big of a deal. If you've put together, furniture or anything like that in the past, you just got to read the directions. It's very simple to do. So it does have volume controls right here, the on and off switch and the volume. I'll turn up the volume. So that's what the volume sounds like. And then the claw is pretty big. Now, it did come with rubber grips on the claw, but I found that it was almost too easy to win with those rubber grips. So I did take those off, and now it's just a metal claw, so it makes it a little more challenging to win. Another feature that's pretty cool about this, if you come down here to the side, there is 3 strength settings for this claw. You have fun, which is really easy, normal, and then scam mode. I do leave it on scam, but it's still fairly easy to win. So it's scam mode right now. I'll show you how easy it is. So it's still, if you get it on, it'll pick it up. So this is scam mode, and as you can see, it's still really easy to win. The game does come with these capsules that you see right here. They don't come filled with prizes. You have to put your own stuff in it, but it does come with 15 of these capsules. I also put my own stuff in here too, so it's really fun. You don't have to do any wiring. It's literally just plug in and play. Here in the back here, can't really see it. Yeah, it just plugs in right there. It's very simple. It's made out of MDF. And you just kind of have to screw some things together. But other than that, it takes about 2 hours to assemble. Not that difficult. The prize falls right here, and there's this little, it actually doesn't have a floor. You can see right through the carpet. There's no bottom, but it does have this kind of mesh right here that the prizes do fall into. And it does actually have a prize sensor, so I'll show you. I'll try to win something, and I'll show you what it does. I probably lost. Oh, well, maybe. So listen, if you win, it'll bring it over here and it'll make a win sound. So yeah, pretty cool. And then if you lose, I'll just lose on purpose here. And then if you lose, I'll show you what it sounds like when you actually lose the game. So yeah, it's pretty cool just for home use. You can put pretty much anything you want to in here. Something I would recommend, I did switch the light wiring around. Usually it tells you to plug in the lights where when you're playing it, this light will blink on and off as you're playing it. I found that really annoying. So if you go to the back, you literally can just switch out those 1 and 2 light plugins. And then instead of this light blinking, as you can see, when you're playing it, it'll just blink on and off the sign, which is a lot more better in my opinion, because usually it would blink that light. It's just really annoying when you're trying to play and the whole play field is just blinking. I like the steady on light. So that's something I definitely would recommend. Just switch around on the top, the 2 light plugins, plug 1 into 2 and 2 into 1, and it'll be like that if you do prefer it that way. And then to fill prizes and take prizes out, there's this little combination lock. The default is 000. You can change it if you want, but I mean, it's just for you in your house. So it's easier for me to just leave it. And then you just twist that to open it. And then you can just twist it back to lock it. It does come with this little key on the side here that I stuck on. This is how you change the skill level. And you can just pull that key out. And then if you want to change the game mode, I have it on scam. So you can just literally insert that and switch it to normal or fun, and then you can tell by the speed of the volume, of the speed of the sound. See how it's slower? But if you turn it to normal, it gets a little faster. And if you switch it to scam, it gets really fast. So that's how you know which mode you're on. Like I said, it is a little more challenging if you have it on scam mode. It's not completely scam. You still can win every try if you get it good enough, but I just found it on the normal and fun mode, it's just literally just too easy to win. So if you want it more challenging, put heavier prizes in here. That makes it more challenging to win. So yeah, I ordered this a few days ago. It came in like 4 or 5 days after I ordered it. It's about $500, and that does include shipping. It's pretty tall. I'm about 6 foot tall. I would say this is probably about 5.5 feet tall. and about maybe 2.5, 3 feet wide. So it's a decent size machine for your house, in a game room, or just, you know, a room, garage, anything like that, just to play around with. It does have LED lights at the top and in the sign, and an LED on the button. The joystick right here moves the claw 4 directions. You have your on and off switch, and it's a really quick power up, and then your volume controls right there. Something I would recommend, if you do have the volume on, once the claw resets, you do have to wait a few seconds before it'll actually let you play again. But if you just turn the volume off, you play, and then you don't have to wait for the music, so you can just instantly go back again. So like, I'll show you once it resets, and then you can just instantly play again. Versus if you have the volume on, I'll show you, you have to let the music cycle through and reset first. I'll show you that. So then you can't instantly move. You have to wait for the music to do its thing before you can actually move the claw again. So that does kind of get annoying. If you do want to just play over and over and over, it takes about, 15 seconds. So if you do want to play over and over, just turn the volume off, and then you don't have to wait for that claw to reset. It just instantly, as soon as it opens, you can start playing again. So that's something I do recommend. We'll go for this card deck here, see if we can get it. But yeah, it's a very good quality claw. The cabinet is obviously made, pretty cheaply. This is just plexiglass right here, and the side and the top is made out of just MDF, essentially cardboard, just glorified cardboard. But so that's what it's made out of. But if you're just it's made for in your house, so it's not going to be a big deal with that. Yeah, overall, very simple to put together. And I would definitely recommend this if you have a, in-home arcade, or, you just like claw machines but don't want to mess with a big, giant, heavy metal one. This would definitely be the one for you. And it's not a bad price. Only about $500, brand new, and it does come with a 90-day warranty. So yeah, definitely. If you guys want a claw machine, or you have any more questions about the Arcade1Up Claw Machine, put them in the comments down below.